Hello, Internet. It is I, Malik Aaron, and welcome back to Box Office Predictions. Today we're going to be talking about Dangerous Animals. So, as usual, we're going to be going over the pros and cons. So, let's get to it. Pros. Okay. So, who's even in this movie? Okay, I see Jai Courtney, and from the very little bit I've looked at, apparently he's like the highlight of the movie. So, I guess we can talk about him. Oh, Jai Courtney, they tried pushing this man so hard in the mid 2010s. Like, really hard. I mean, they put him in Die Hard and Divergent and Terminator and Suicide Squad. And the man, oof, how do I say this? The man was a charisma vacuum, except in Suicide Squad. He did well in that. But all these other movies, total charisma vacuum. The dude was just there. There's just nothing to him. He was just a guy. There's and he was usually the weak link in a lot of these movies, particularly A Good Day to Die Hard. I mean, that movie was just a franchise killer right there. So yeah, it's great. It didn't start out too great because he was pushed way too hard, and no one really saw his any real talent until like Suicide Squad. Similar thing happened to Channing Tatum, where like people didn't see like how talented he really was until like 21 Jump Street. Like that movie made people go, "Oh, okay, there's something to this guy." Okay. Same thing happened with Jai Courtney. And then after that, it's like a whole lot of nothing really, except his short time, reprising his role as Captain Boomerang and The Suicide Squad, where he was a part of the many people who got axed in that movie. So he's recognizable mainly because of the Suicide Squad movies. So I guess I'll label that as a pro. Another pro is that reviews for this movie are very good. Has a 85% critic score, which is real solid. 72% audience score, which isn't as great. So word of mouth is a little more mid amongst like general audiences, but the critic score is really good. So I'll label that as a pro. Any other pros? I don't know really. I mean, this is well, this is a shark movie, and I guess animals go. I need like a thing that shows me like sharks, but there's been plenty of like shark movies in the past that have done very well at the box office. I mean, this is one that came out almost 10 years ago. If it can load. There it is, like The Shallows, starring Blake Lively. People thought this movie was going to go nowhere. It ended up opening like 16 million, 55 million domestic. So it was a nice little hit. And really, there's no thing for sharks. I guess I'll do Animals Gone Bad. That's close as we're going to get. Big Shark. Wow, what an original title that is. But yeah, going all the way back to the original Jaws. Shark movies have been popular. Like Jaws 2. We don't talk about the other Jaws movies. Um, what else? Trying to find the others. Ignoring Jurassic Park. I guess okay. There's Deep Blue Sea. That's one. That's one right there. I'm not counting Finding Nemo. It's not really about sharks. Sharks are in the movie, but it's not really about them. I gotta find the rest. Shark Night 3D, that was a flop. I don't think anyone out there remembers that movie except me. There's also like, Sharknado, those TV movies on like sci-fi, those were like a thing. There it is, Sharknado 2. Um yeah, like The Shallows, 47 Meters Down. That was a movie people thought would just make like a couple million bucks and end up doing quite well for itself. Got a sequel, didn't do as well. The Meg was big, bigger than anyone thought it was gonna be, making like over 500 million worldwide. which resulted in a sequel, which did all right. Not as good, but it did okay. So yeah, shark movies can make some money. Okay, that is very apparent. They can make some cash. So yeah, sharks, I will label that as a pro. Okay, when it comes to cons, this is from IFC Films. Their track record is just very inconsistent. They only had they had My Big Fat Greek Wedding back in '02, and then Boyhood. But then last year you had like Late Night with the Devil, which found a bit of an audience. But for the most part, the box office track record is really quiet. There's not much going on here, and I can't imagine Dangerous Animals will change that. So yeah, just a not so great track record. I'll label that as a con. Another con is a lot of competition out right now, everywhere, from all angles. Movies that have been out, movies that have just released this weekend, and then movies that are going to be coming out in the next few weeks. There's a lot going on, and that means some movies are guaranteed to fall through the cracks. And I feel like this is probably going to be one of them. So, yeah, I'm going to label that as a con, just competition everywhere. I think that's really it. I can't really say anything else. But yeah, 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 that's it. So opening weekend, I have no idea. This is supposed to be like in 1,600 theaters, which isn't like a lot, really. So that's another con against this movie. Low theater count. So I don't know. I think I'm not sure what I can compare this to because some other shark movies they open in like way more theaters. So I guess how did Lay Down with the Devil do? How did that do? Okay, that was in like an even less theaters, like only 1,000. It opened like 2.8 million. So if that's the case, maybe this I'm gonna have a wide range, very wide range. 1 to 3 million. I think that's a realistic range for this movie. 1 to 3 million opening weekend. It's total. I don't expect this to have long legs because I don't expect this to be in theaters for a long period of time. So I'm guessing like between 4 to 6 million, really somewhere in that range, and that's what I'm gonna go with, and that's it. Okay, three more movies. You got the big movie of the weekend, Ballerina, then The Ritual, then Phoenician Scheme. And then that'll be it. So, yeah, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. You want to check out more videos like this? I got playlists on the homepage. All previous prediction videos I made this year, the past few years. You want to watch any of them? Go right ahead. There's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. May recap will come out next week. June recap will come out on the second week of July, so stay tuned for both of those. But if you want to watch any of the past recap videos I made on the channel, you can go right ahead. There's also the canceled series where I went over all the movies that were supposed to come out but didn't. Just 250 episodes. Never talked about Dangerous Animals, but you want to watch any of those movies from you want to binge that whole series, go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.